Я пока выключил. Просто включить, да?
Test, test.
Чек. Чек, чек.
Hello everybody. Pool fans, friends, and people who don't sleep in the States. It's about 12 o'clock in Moscow. We are here to broadcast the Kremlin Cup Pool 10, the final broadcast. I'm here with Evgeny Buslaev. I'm Alex Perukovich from New York, and Evgeny is from Moscow. We have final players, Konstantin Zolotilov and Babkin Melkonyan.
Hello everyone. Hi Alex.
Hey.
Let's see.
So the final is gonna be a race to 9, and we have a first foul. Konstantin tried to kick one ball, and now Melkonyan has an opportunity. The table is not very complicated, but there are a couple of spots, especially 1 to 2, because 2 looks to be very close to 8 ball.
Yeah. I think he's going to play the one ball in another side, because with follow it's easier to judge the speed of the cue ball. Yeah. If the 2 goes as it is, it's the only issue is to get position on the 3, and then it's all open, I think.
I think if he gets position on a 3, then the table becomes much easier. Just look.
He will play under the 4, I think.
Right.
Yeah, he underhit it.
I knew that. I think he kind of rushed into the shot. He didn't take a little extra time.
It was a twitchy stroke.
Yeah,
kind of.
It's called it one-stroking. But it's all right. It's the beginning of the match. Everybody is nervous. It's a final of the Kremlin Cup. It's quite a significant tournament in Europe.
Yeah, especially for these players,
right.
because it's the first final for Babkin. So, I think of tournament of such a caliber.
What uh, what's interesting is both players are old-timers. Babkin is 41, Konstantin is 36, and they are not your regular tournament players. They have been played a lot when they were younger, but you don't expect them to make it to the finals because of usual roster of professional players in this tournament. What happened, US Open happened on the same exactly week as the Kremlin Cup, and naturally because of the money differential, all of the professional players went to Atlantic City in the States, and so we kind of have an opportunity for second-tier players to distinguish themselves and to become champions, and this is what happened. Okay.
You may say that about Konstantin, but I don't agree with this about Babkin Melkonyan. He is like not a top player, but he said yesterday that he played last 3 months. He played tournaments every week. He is in stroke now and is in good form. And
Yeah, recently he picked up the game again. I mean, it wasn't that he was always in the field out there, but I'm kind of happy that we see in the finals new faces, and it was not predictable who is gonna make it to the finals. So it just makes the tournament more interesting.
feels like the cloth a little slower than I expected.
Hmm. Well, maybe it's been already a few days. Maybe some humidity set in, so that slows the cloth down a little. Plus, the table has been played, so we'll see.
And now, kind of uncomfortable shot. It's very difficult to judge. Yeah, it's already just middle of the table, little bit
So,
harder than he wanted to.
right, but at least he gets a line on the 7 ball,
Yeah.
and that's an easy 7 to 8 transition.
Yeah, should be alright, especially to test himself if he pots the 7 and get position.
Yeah,
He's
he doesn't have to hit hard. He could just do pocket speed, stop the cue ball like that. Very nice.
yes, little drag shot, kind of a stun drag follow, if you can say so.
Can also control it with speed. Just bump it. Harold, about 1 diamond too far, but
Actually, I like this angle better than straighter.
yeah. The only reason I like a little shallower angle, because I don't have to hit as hard, and I don't have to bring side pocket into play. You see, he was only 2 inches from the side
Yeah,
pocket.
dangerous.
That's the only reason. Yeah, in general, I like a sharper angle you could create. With the spin, you could create any angle you like. But Konstantin handled it very wise. And So the score is 1-0. Konstantin over Babkin.
Actually, overall, I favor Babkin. I think he played better in this tournament. I watched last 3 matches of both of them. Yeah, and like quality of play of Babkin was higher. Quality of matches. Like Babkin was leading all his matches. I mean, by the level of play.
Right.
But all matches of Konstantin was like safety game, like dragging a little bit down of level of opponent.
Right. Well, both of them have years of experience and they have titles and tournaments behind them, so we should expect a very nice quality game today. With
Yeah.
hopefully with a lot of strategic play and good runouts.
Yeah, what happened on this break, he hit it perfect, absolutely perfect, but second balls went ahead of below the side pockets, I should say.
Right.
And this is really like the only thing you have to judge about the break, because if you break too soft, the second balls go ahead the side pockets. But if you break too hard, they go below. And
right, because of the throw.
yeah, and actually, if you put a lot of topspin on the cue ball, the balls go also above the side pockets.
Right. In this break format, you have to bring at least 2 balls behind the line, or a number of balls have to hit the rail. What is the rule on the break?
To be honest, I don't know.
No,
I never had a situation where you can.
Because there was a break in one of the matches that I played this tournament, where my opponent made a very weak break, and the referee called a foul on that break because not enough balls hit the rail.
Yeah, I think this is standard rule of 10 ball. That
Right.
The four balls.
4 balls have to hit the rail.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's only one real problem that Konstantin may try to solve now.
I don't
The
know
6 and
this.
7 is not exactly perfect. I'm not sure if 6 goes. I don't have a top view of the table.
Yeah, actually, I'm surprised that he didn't break this now.
Yeah.
It was obvious, but maybe he has a plan. Maybe some kind of obvious position that we can see now.
Well, if he doesn't have a shot on the 6, then he may decide to play safety on the 6. We'll see. We'll see what position he chooses for the 6. He cannot get very creative with the 5 because it's very close to the 9, so he has a limited area of the 5 ball to hit.
Yeah, if the 6
You think it goes down to the bottom left corner?
Yeah, looks like it is because he played position.
Oh. unless he's playing the side pocket. It's not easy to see. I would like to see the overhead view.
No, I think it's no chance that he would play the 6 ball into the side because he likes to make more safer shots, I should say.
If he decides to do a safe shot from here, will be a little more tricky because of the angle, but let's see. Okay. So Konstantin made a very wise decision and played the safety shots. Very, very effective. I think he's almost frozen to the 7th ball, and the kick shot will be complicated for a Babkin. He has to go 2 rails.
I think
or
he
1 rail.
can play from the short rail, and I think it's still like about 30% chance to get safe.
Yeah. If he hits the 6th ball, he will be happy, as long as he doesn't give up a ball in hand. He can actually make it. There's a chance to make in the ball 1 rail shot.
And the 7th ball doesn't go into the corner. It makes this more difficult for Konstantin.
Well, in any case, if I were to shoot this kick shot, I would have to hit it with speed. You don't want to baby the shot and be too far away from 7. If you make the 6 and you want to knock it off, if you don't make it, you want to knock the 6 out of that whole area. Yeah. That was a third option.
Yeah, lucky.
Make a successful hit and then scratch.
And actually he moved the 6th ball into the such position that Konstantin can play. Oh, the 7 goes into the corner, yeah?
Maybe.
Yeah, it goes. Then it all doesn't make sense.
So, for the viewers, because of the angle at which we are sitting and we don't have a monitor, we don't always see the perfect layout in a relationship between the ball next to the rail and relationship to another ball. So we could be a couple of inches off in our estimate from here.
Yeah, we see the table from the left side, from pretty low height, unfortunately.
We're actually standing, we're not even sitting.
Almost jumping, I
Then
would say. Oh, this was twitchy.
he's safe. He is safe.
Yeah, it kind of shows that he had couple of moments like this in previous matches.
Right.
Also, yeah.
Also at the end of the rack. Or
Yeah.
so. Well, I don't know if you noticed anything about the stroke. His cue wound up on top.
Yeah.
He did not follow through. It was a swing more than a stroke, and probably that's how you get a missed shot, even though it was not a very terribly difficult shot.
Yeah, it was actually easy shot.
He
An
just
easy
needed to focus and get himself down on the ball more steadily.
Yeah. Sometimes he does this. He jumps in the end of the stroke.
Right. This is where experience comes in with handling shots like this.
Yeah, great
This
shot.
is a beautifully played kick shot. He knew exactly what he was doing. This is experience. This is not luck. This is a very good shot by Wapken.
Yeah, the main thing here was to control the 9-ball, and he did it.
Yes, he hit it nice and thin.
Yes.
And
right speed also.
yeah.
Now he just will put the cue ball on the long rail and the 9-ball on the other long rail, trying to get snooker behind the 10, but it's not good.
No. I think it's a quite makeable shot, right?
Yeah, he's feeling it right now, I think.
Would you go forward with the spin on this shot, or you just draw back a little?
Just center ball and play position for the 10 into the left side pocket.
Okay.
Oh, I mean right side pocket from this view, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he aims lower. It's also an option.
Yeah, he drew into the ball. Nice, but also he tried to play it very softly, so he took a few practice shots to make sure that his wrists are very loose on the shot. Oh, perfect.
Yeah. With this shot also, it's you can apply more speed, like with drag shot.
Nice picture.
We have a monitor right now, looks like.
Alright, so technology caught up with us, and we have an overhead view. Perfect.
Well, not only overhead, but it's changing.
Well, at least one of the angles is the overhead view. Be careful. We're sitting kind of a podium, and at any moment you will hear a crash of somebody falling. So it is 1-up. Zolotilov versus Melkonyan. Kremlin Cup final, race to 9.
Yeah, Konstantin decided to apply more speed on this break.
Yeah.
I think he will do this in next tracks, like use power break.
Unfortunately, he didn't make any balls on the break, so, and there's a shot on the 1, so.
The issue with power break is that the second balls usually go below the side pockets, and also it's difficult to hit perfectly full to control the cue ball. That's why I think you should.
If he can solve the 1, 2, and 3 balls on the table, he will be on the way, but
it's very difficult to play position.
It's not easy, yes. He has to play precision position now from 1 to 2.
I think
we'll see what he's gonna choose.
I think
is he gonna draw?
I don't think he even played.
He played safety.
I think it's a good decision, but
he left a ball. It's not an easy one.
Do you think it goes?
It is possible, you know. If anything, at least he sees the top part of the ball. Look, with the left spin, he could make it. The question is about position for the two. Because you don't want to make a ball and not get a position. And so he may decide to play safe. Let's see.
Looks like he's playing safe the cue ball on the short rail, I think. And one ball, 3 rails, 4 rails.
Yeah.
Too much speed.
Too much spin.
Too much follow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would hit it with a little bit in the center, top center.
More stun, yeah.
Yeah, stun it a little and just bounce it behind that group of balls. He didn't leave an obvious shot. One may go in the corner, but then there's...
No, I think again safety.
He plays safe. Okay, not bad. No, it's not a difficult kick shot, and just have to figure out what's gonna happen with one ball after, because it's frozen to the 8.
Actually, this is, I think, a difficult situation because you can play, you must play off the short rail, and if you hit the one too full, it goes from the 8 ball towards the low right side pocket, corner pocket.
But you also have to hit hard enough for the ball to actually get to the rail.
Yes, I think it's not
He has
easy.
to give it speed. It's not guaranteed.
But again, little lucky because Babkin will be jacked up now.
It's like a medium difficulty shot. Again, if he knows these shots, and I think he's gonna just roll it. I don't think he's gonna hit it too hard because 2 ball is right there, so there's really no need to play position.
Actually, he's jumping a little bit over the 4, I think, because he's playing with his break cue. Yeah, he snookered a little bit. Great shot.
Good
Yes.
shot. Good shot. Now, how to solve the 3 ball? Because 3 ball doesn't go. So, you think he may try to bump it?
No, I think it's too difficult. He has to apply a lot of inside spin. I think the better is to play
Just to make the 2?
just to make the 2 and play simple safe.
Okay.
Simple safety behind the 4 with cue ball, behind the wall of balls.
Right.
But
So, by the way, in this tournament, the format is that you have to run out to the 10 ball. You cannot play a 10 ball combination and win the match prematurely, the game prematurely. You have to run to the end. If you make a 10 ball in the process of the game, you have to respot it, and it will be like a continuation shot. All balls are called.
we play with these rules like 10 years already. 10 ball doesn't count. Like
Very good. Very good safety.
Actually, he tried to break up the 3 ball from the 2, like you said.
Right.
didn't apply enough spin, enough inside spin.
Jump cues are allowed in this tournament. It's a little frustrating for Konstantin. He's not getting clear shots in the past several attempts, and he has to choose alternate solutions, and jump cue is an alternate solution, especially at a long distance. It's no guarantee, unless you're further Gorst, of course, who is playing in the US Open now. I mean, actually he's finished. He's eliminated in the quarterfinals.
He lost to
By
Naoki Oi.
Naoki Oi. I was watching that match last night, and I was rooting for further, but there's nothing is guaranteed, even for best players in the world. We appreciate all of the listeners and viewers of this match for giving us your time and watching this event, and to all pool lovers and fans and friends, hello from Moscow. Melkonyan is taking his time, as he should, and make sure that he gets the right spot for the position.
Seems like he's feeling good. He's confident now because he isn't taking too much time.
Right.
Like sometimes he takes more time, but now he's in stroke. I think Konstantin is in danger if he continues to make
I saw
mistakes.
some of the matches that Melkonyan won were like 9-2, and I think he feels that he is prepared for something like this, and that's very important to have this inner confidence, and knowing that you put in time and practice for this tournament. He left himself a longer shot than he wanted to, but you see, again, he prepares for the shot. It's not a very difficult one. Right speed, he didn't overhit the ball. Excellent clearing out of the rack. So now he leads 2-1. And I think he's breaking as well.
Interesting that he played the 10 ball without right spin. Without right
He didn't
English.
put any English,
Yeah,
almost,
just,
right? Maybe
just
a little bit as close to center as possible.
Yes, but I usually play the shots with the right spin. That's why I'm not so consistent. I guess.
Uh,
Playing with center ball
yeah.
as often as possible is a great skill to have.
Mm. Well, the speed is important too. If you don't overhit, if you just play pocket speed just to roll it in, because there's really no position play. Just make the ball and
But
so.
even if you have to play position, you will be surprised how often center ball is enough. Just
It's not good.
no fancy shots. Like Fedor Gorst, for example, he's playing center ball. He's 80% of his shots. I mean, no side spin. Of course, you have to follow and draw, but
This is a nice break. I think you can actually play a carom shot of the 1 into 5 to for continuation, or you could play safety behind it too.
I think it's not easy to control the one ball after this because you have to play thin to
Yeah.
make the 5 ball. Actually, I think the bank into the side is better choice.
Well, 2 ball, if you play bank, it's very hard to stop the cue ball for the 2 unless you want to play bank the 2 as well.
No,
Or play 2 into 5.
to make this bank, you should aim a little bit to the left of the one ball,
Yeah.
and its natural position for the 2 into the low right pocket, I think.
I don't. If he can hold the cue ball, but sometimes when you try to hold the cue ball, you miss the object ball. Well, let's see. He is planning to bank.
I think it's
You
natural.
could also hit it with a little bit of a draw. It's like a.
I think it's natural here. Just make the bank. Yeah, you see, he even played it in such a way that if he misses, he has a chance to snooker behind the 2 ball. That's why now he has a not easy shot, not an easy shot. Yes. His mind was too safe on this, I think.
He's not looking at the chance to play it in the corner. Now he's looking at that. In this case, I mean, you could also play a carom shot of the 2 into 5.
With the cue ball?
Yes? You could do that.
It's too thin, I think.
He's not looking at that shot. Well, we'll see. He
I
has
think
options.
he's playing 2
Yeah.
into the corner. Yeah, it's okay.
It's alright. Notice the speed that he chose. Very nice speed. So now he's in control. No. He just has to play tic-tac-toe.
Notice that he is left-handed and he played.
Oh, he is, right?
Yeah, for right-handed player this is not very good position, but for left-handed it's alright. Yeah, if the 6 goes here it's
He could
a
just
3-1, I
choose to
think.
play 6 ball in the side. Just slide the cue ball to the right or to the left, whatever, of the 5. He doesn't have to play 6 ball in the corner.
For the side pocket, your option, I don't prefer this because it's easy to overrun the straight line.
That's the choice.
But here you have a big area to play the cue ball. And now, yeah, he has kind of a tricky angle.
Yeah, you see now he has to choose from the lesser evil.
Yeah. Because the position of the 6 a little bit far, more speed or a little bit less would be alright, but now he has to play position for the side
He's
pocket.
okay.
It's alright, yeah.
He's okay. He's
Yeah.
in a very good spot for the side pocket.
When you're feeling good,
There's
it's
a
not
little
problem.
bit of follow. Yeah, he feels confident, in control. He's making the right decisions, taking his time. His tempo is good. There's no rushing.
Very long bridge for my taste.
Beautiful. Does he have an angle, or he's a little bit straight, right?
I think he
He's
has
gonna
some
draw.
angle into the short rail.
He can just draw.
He plays with a follow, I think. 2 rails, short rail, long rail.
Oh, he
It's
did have some
alright.
angle.
It's alright. I'd rather to have more cut on the 10
Right.
and be closer than a long straighter shot.
Well, this is okay, right?
Yes, should not be a problem.
Don't forget something. He's playing position for the left hand. We are playing position for the right hand. Very good.
He's not gonna miss such a 10 ball, I think, in this match. Let's see Konstantin's break.
Three, 1, Melkonyan against Zolotilov, and Konstantin Zolotilov is breaking. Okay, so he made 2 balls. 10 ball gets respotted, and it's gonna be frozen to the 9 ball, which will complicate the run out.
If he gets a right angle on the 2, he could break the 9-10.
To the in the side pocket. If he plays 2 in the side pocket, probably.
It needs to slow up. Yep.
Okay.
But
Now he can't break the combination, the cluster of 9-10. He'll have to do something different. So do like a soft draw.
yeah, I think the 9-10 was in mind, because it actually it stays in such a way that the safety is not easy from the 9-10.
Yes.
Yeah. Now the option is to play with a kind of stunt draw shot, 3 rails, but it's dangerous. You can scratch into this side.
He's gonna play a 3-rail position, make the 2-ball, play 3 rails. That 8-ball could come into play, depending on the
Oh, I think
speed and the angle. He can draw into the 2-ball
I think it's
with the
it's
bottom
all
right spin and spin it around the table. Let's see.
Yes.
But he's aiming a harder shot. Yes, that's what he did. That's what I had in mind.
Oh, no, not good.
Not enough. Even though he hit all the right spots on the cue ball, he put a little bit of a punch into the shot, as opposed to just a long follow through to get more spin and more roll on the cue ball. So as soon as the cue ball lost the spin, and when it hit the 9-ball, it just stopped dead.
But what was he trying to do? Like
He was gonna go 3 rails, hit 9-10, and slide down and play 3-6
No.
combo.
I don't think so. I think he just overhit it. He played just position, I think, near the side pocket.
He couldn't get to the in that route. He couldn't get to the position of play 3-ball in the top bottom right pocket. He would have to play 6-3 combo.
But I think he just played position to the low side pocket, to the area. Yeah,
Maybe.
we should ask him afterwards.
Listen, he was on the right track with his, with his plan. He was on the right track. I would do something similar.
If he was trying to break the cluster, it was very aggressive shot.
It is aggressive. Sometimes, listen, if you are leading and you feel confident, you can afford to play more aggressive shots. You cannot play safe. He's what 3 games to 1. Even if he makes a mistake, there is no guarantee that Konstantin is gonna run out, right? So he's playing percentages. Plus, he sees that Konstantin makes mistakes, so it gives you that an extra edge in strategy. But I think Konstantin can take this rack apart quite easily. He just has to take his time.
He follows.
Very nice.
Because he wanted to be on another side of the 8 ball,
Yeah.
and yeah, good shot.
Okay, in this example, he doesn't need to put any spin on the ball, just play a natural angle, but he's putting right hand
Just
draw,
yeah,
which is an option.
because the angle was too big for the follow, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the body went into it also.
Yeah,
Did you
I
see?
saw that. But it's okay, he managed. He managed to clear the rack. Very nice. Scores 3-2. Well, you know what I like in finals? Hill matches. I like Hill. I want both players to play well, and both have an opportunity all the way to the end of the match. I don't like runaway finals. Maybe we'll get lucky, right?
It's possible. Actually, Konstantin played 2 previous matches in deciders, I think.
Tell me something. There is no requirement to rack 2 and 3 in the corners?
No, just random.
Okay. Some 10-ball tournaments, they require 2 and 3 to be right. Like, I think it's like in the Predator Tour. It's a 2 and 3 on the corners.
Konstantin has played 2 deciders previously, I think, with
2, 3.
with Mikhail Kiladze, I think. He was trailing 7-4 and played decider. Yeah, 3-ball.
Not a bad break. This first shot could give him an opportunity to run out.
Yeah, for example, here you can play with a follow and left spin, but also with just center
You like
ball.
inside on this one? And
No,
come out straight or go 2 rails?
2 rails around with a high left.
Right.
But I think he's playing with a just straight follow. 1 rail maybe. Looks like this. No, he played with a left spin. Just looked
Okay.
like.
Very nice. Very nice. I like that.
Yeah.
The 2 rail that I was talking about.
Just on top view seemed like he aimed center ball.
Yeah, it's probably the angle at which we're looking. It's not so. And he is left-handed. So
I think it shouldn't matter in this case. Unless he aims not in this. He aims, for example, center ball and
then changes the aim.
yes, yes.
Yeah, a lot of players do that.
Like Francisco Bustamante, for example.
Yeah.
The obvious
Efren
example.
Reyes also. A lot of times he doesn't want to show where he's gonna shoot until the last second.
You can see it only on 500 FPS slow motion. This magic.
Magic.
Babkin is not a very tall player and also left-handed, that's why he's not
Why
comfortable
would
here.
he not take a bridge?
Because
It's a good
he
shot
wants
for the
to,
bridge.
because he wants to draw a little bit. But he's not Sean Murphy to play screw back with the bridge.
Yeah. It's like anything else in pool. It's a matter of practice. But yeah, of course, players like to play without a bridge.
Yeah, nothing fancy. I like this.
No real positions.
Yes. And now it's a pretty easy shot. Some players like to draw and play straight for the
You
seven.
can just hit slide draw center ball.
Just center ball, I think.
You can do that.
Yeah, nice angle on the 9. To play position on the 9, I mean.
You just need to nice follow through on the ball, and the cue will come to the 9.
Yeah, he
Again, you
twitched
see?
a little bit.
He punched it a little. No. But he managed.
We didn't see any mistakes from Babkin yet,
No,
apart from
exactly.
this where
exactly.
he
I mean,
snookered
he's
himself.
really mentally. This shows mental preparedness of a player when he.
Oh,
Interesting.
a little dangerous, but yeah, still okay.
But what he did to ensure that he knows where the cue ball is going, he put a little bit of inside on the ball so it stays on the line. With the score 4-2.
Babkin beat Konstantin Stepanov in the semifinals.
Oh yeah,
He played very
Yeah.
solid.
yeah. I was wondering. I mean, going into that semi-final match, I was thinking that Stepanov would have a very good chance to make it to the finals. And I think the same solid game from Melkonyan kind of without, he wasn't making mistakes and playing very solid. And Konstantin made a couple of uncharacteristic mistakes that he usually doesn't make. I like his game a lot. He's also very disciplined and precise in his game. There were almost equal opponents, but the couple of mistakes that he made the difference, and Melkonyan was able to win. Otherwise, we would have two Konstantins in the finals. But that's how the balls roll sometimes.
Babkin hasn't beaten Konstantin Stepanov before. He lost to him like...
Is it like a very first time?
4 or 5 times he lost to him, yeah.
That's a big thing.
And about Stepanov's game, yeah, I like his game because he's kind of a field player, and when he gets going, he just smashes racks from the table.
I've
like
seen that.
Pots every like from the lampshades. But when he loses his confidence, he can make...
He gets down on himself.
Yeah, and make pretty simple mistakes.
Well, the thing is that from his a lot of experience playing all around the world for many years, Stepanov is kind of a perfectionist in his own way, and he doesn't expect himself to make mistakes. Okay, and we all have good days and bad days, and it's just a nature of competitive sport, that sometimes you have two players and only one winner. The guy who got prepared mentally for the game is gonna have an advantage.
Yeah, and also a lot of variables in the game, because you can be prepared as good as possible.
Yes, it is all true. It is all true. But when I'm talking about only the part of the game where sometimes we make a mistake, and the mistake is unforced. Okay, it's something that we don't usually... Let's say you're shooting a shot that you shot hundreds and hundreds of times in your life, and making almost every one of them. That's a good safety.
Unbelievable speed.
That's a tough one. Well, it's not a terribly difficult kick. It's a two-rail kick, and just...
Main thing is to feel the rails here.
Yeah, well, fortunately, diamond tables have the best, how to say it?
Rubber.
It is the material, yes, but the way they designed the true system
Profile.
only works perfectly on diamonds all across, in no matter where you play them, they all play the same. Nice shot, nice shot, nice shot.
It's a tester for Babkin.
Yeah.
If he makes this, I think his confidence will go through the roof. I mean,
Look, it looks like an easy shot, right?
Yeah.
But the distance, it's almost a straight shot, and the cue ball is close to the rail. So
He has to slow roll it also, because if he play this,
yeah, he doesn't need to punch it or anything. There's no force involved. He just
yes.
makes it, and he has a natural position on the 4 to the side. Well, I like the fact that he puts his bridge and the flatness of the cue helps. Yes.
Oh, the body went. He got lucky.
It's all right. He still made the
He
ball.
thought he missed it, I think.
So now, you know what? The only thing is, 6 ball doesn't have a pocket on this side of the table.
It could go into the corner, I think.
In the opposite side, not the pocket where 8 ball is.
I think it may go. We have
8 ball covers half of the pocket.
difficult to
You don't
say.
want to take a chance. Well, let's see. What he may choose to do is go to the other side and play the short side of the 6 ball.
Yes, because judging by his body language, he's thinking which angle is better to play position on
Yeah.
the 6 to the far corner pocket.
You give yourself more chances to make the ball if you go into an open pocket. Oh, let's see. Okay.
I
Yeah,
think
he's
it's
going
perfect.
to the other side. He's going to the dark side. Oh, he wants to go all the way to the other side.
Yeah, because the angle is not enough to play from the short rail. Under the 8, under the 10, I mean. I think he
Actually,
draw.
he went a little too far that way. Okay. There are a lot of different options of how to play it. You can do it with English, with the draw in English, and with a rail and 2 rails. Yeah,
Yeah, it's perfect.
yeah. And he got to the
Almost.
place anyway to play the roll. It may go to the in the side, right?
Yeah, I think it's
Just
inside.
a nice soft roll. Stop the cue ball.
These side pockets
They're not easy,
pretty
right?
small, yeah, and it's not as easy as it looks.
The trick is to play as close as possible to the pocket speed. It looks good. Yes. Very good.
He doesn't rush things.
No, that's good. I mean, this is a final. You want to make sure you don't make a silly mistake, and when you take your time, examine. He did it all with speed. That's nice. It's a nice shot.
This is a tricky angle. I think he wanted to roll a few more
If he
inches.
can draw back to the center of the not center, but a couple of diamonds back. Like that, perfect.
Yeah.
That's all. He's a straight shooter, so I think he feels comfortable shooting shots like this.
Wow.
I spoke too soon.
Yeah, Konstantin
I
has
could
some
tell.
kind of magic.
I could tell by the sound. I didn't even look at the ball. I knew he was gonna miss. By the sound of the speed was way too high, and maybe it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. Did Konstantin take a break?
Took a break, yeah.
Okay, so why don't we take a 5-minute break?
Okay.
Everybody, get yourself your coffee or whatever else you're drinking, and we'll be back with you in 5 minutes.
Подтвердите готовность. Мы работаем, нет? Запроси, работаем? Посмотрим.
Спрашивают, работаем, можем? Спрашивают. Сейчас уточняем, да.
Сейчас, понятно. У нас на телецентр сигнал. А вышло ровно 7 минут, да, получилось? Как вернулись, да?
В эфире.
Поехали.
And we're back. The score is 4-3. Melkonyan versus Zolotilov in the finals of the Kremlin Cup 15. This was probably the first unforced error by Melkonyan.
I would say the first in his last 3 or 4 matches,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, let's see if Zolotilov can capitalize on that mistake and run out. Yeah, again, it's called the commentator's jinx. He put himself behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, it's not easy to hit.
It's not an easy kick shot, really. And you cannot jump. There is a shot, if you could play it, if you play that shot left-handed, and that's what he's trying to do, but it's not a kick shot. Yeah, he tried to kick it. This shot is actually, it's you hit the cue ball into the rail, the cue ball kind of jumps back over the 8 ball and hits the 3 ball. They're like in the right position to do it, but
Yeah, it's hard to reach for this.
well, yeah, you have to shoot it left-handed. He did shoot left-handed
Yes,
now.
yes.
So if he knew the other shot, I don't think it's a shot that people practice a lot. But that's one situation where it comes handy.
But still, he got a little fortunate
Mm.
in the sense that the 8 ball.
8 ball throws to the 10.
Yes.
Yeah, well, You see, Babkin is fairly good at taking situations apart when there are two balls clustered together
Actually, I think the 8 ball goes
to the side, right?
to the right corner, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, because
Well,
I feel looking at him.
there's a little bit of a gap, but I'm not sure if it goes clearly. It may or may not go. It doesn't have to go.
Looking at him, I don't see. Looking at his antics, he's confident. He has to avoid the side pocket now. Yeah, it's alright. But problem he doesn't have an angle now.
What, to shoot 8 ball into the side? Yes.
I mean, to play position.
He just has to follow a little bit.
Yeah, he has to now. Because he doesn't have a choice now. I mean, if the 8 ball goes to the right.
He can also play safe on the 8 and freeze the cue ball to the 10 and save himself a lot of headache.
Yes.
Maybe.
It's amazing shot. Yeah, but still not enough angle to play position 2 rails for the 9.
He can draw to the rail and back.
I think for this shot it's too much angle.
Yeah. He can also go forward.
For the side pocket or for the corner pocket?
Depends on the speed. I mean, he has to trust himself.
He's playing 2 rails with power.
Yeah, he
Oh.
went 2 rails.
Actually, he played off the 10.
So he wasn't
Oh.
going clean at
No, I think he just overcut it a little bit. He was going,
okay,
he
okay.
was going clean.
It's possible. But that is because when you hit so hard, you can hit it so precise as well. Now he has to come up with a nice safety shot. Just
Can he follow and freeze behind the 10? Or no? I don't know what he's doing here.
think he's playing a combo.
No, it's too thin. Oh, he played my shot. It's
He did it.
as
Yeah,
good
that's
as,
good.
as he could.
Listen, under the circumstances, this is a very good shot. He's not gonna do this, is he? Is he gonna go for the shot? No,
You mean from
No.
the lob?
I don't think so. I don't think he should be doing this.
No, he just
Okay, thank you.
play from the short rail and
Thank you.
trying to put the 9
Came
ball,
to his senses.
trying to put the 9 ball in the middle of the short rail.
Too much.
Kind of.
Not good. Not good.
Not good, but not worse scenario, I think, because
It's a
It's a-
makeable shot.
it's a
Look.
tester still.
He got too close. So if he wanted to do this, he should have looked at the angle, go behind the left short rail and look at where to hit 9 ball a little bit more precisely. He kind of walked around, hit it.
Yeah. played too fast.
This is a very key time in the match where he has an opportunity to even up, and if he doesn't, he got lucky. He got lucky.
See what I'm talking about? It's not easy in this.
Listen, it was not a terribly difficult shot. For players who made it to the final, they should they should be shooting these shots on a regular basis.
The previous 10 ball also wasn't so difficult.
Yeah, it is true. Maybe the pressure got to him. You can only go. What did I say? A man has to know his limitations. But I think it's just a temporary thing. The more I'm drinking this water, the thirstier I get. Yeah. You think Konstantin is picking up speed? In the sense of confidence.
I don't know, but here he played kind of just pot the ball and see.
Which way is he going? Oh, he's playing two-way. It's a defensive shot. He's gonna do overcut. Yeah. You see, if he overcut, he would and miss.
Yes.
He would still be good. It would be a safety because the 10 ball would bounce back to the short rail. So he made the ball. So it's a two-way shot. Nice. Babkin's shots are a little too punchy. This is not all shots you can get away with that. Sometimes you need to actually what's going on?
What are they talking about? I think about shot clock because they play too slow, no?
Okay, they want them to speed up the game, right?
Probably, yeah.
So how are they gonna institute the shot clock? Do they have a stopwatch or something?
Yes.
They could do it with the iPhone, or I mean,
I
with
think they have
the
a stopwatch.
Yeah.
Specifically for this situation.
I was thinking about it that they should have in the finals at least a shot clock.
Now it's only a matter of time, a matter of could Babkin deal with these mistakes.
Yeah. Well, now they have a race to 5 instead of a race to 9.
For some reason, second balls went above the side pocket, but it was not soft break. Strange. Needs to slow up. This angle is not the best.
Is he going to the side or in the corner?
In the corner, I think. Can he hold the cue ball for the 3? You see, it's okay.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
sure.
think he's okay. Maybe add a little spin.
But still, he has a lot of traffic to play position on the four.
Needs to draw on that shot.
No, he played. He's playing inside spin. Oh, great shot. Yeah. I like how he's dealing with pressure.
I don't know if he would. How is he gonna shoot over the 8-ball?
It's alright. The 8-ball is not so close to be a big problem.
Well, this tournament had how many players? 82 or 84 players?
80 something.
80, we have like low 80s. 10 players out of the field were players from the Russian billiards, and we have also a Kremlin Cup Russian billiards going on at the same time. And after this match, they're gonna have a finals for the Kremlin Cup Russian billiards, open pyramid, and 10 players from that tournament played also in the pool tournament.
It's not open pyramid. It was a woman tournament.
Oh, so what? The other one is what? Americanka?
Americanka is the same as open pyramid.
Oh, really?
They play
So,
Moscow pyramid.
What do you call it? Москвичка?
In Russian is Moskovskaya pyramid.
Московская пирамида. Okay. So what is Sibirячка?
It's almost the same.
Like Moskovskая?
Yeah, but in Moskovskaya you have to take the ball yourself.
Right.
But in Sibirskaya,
The opponent?
Should do this. Yeah.
Or the referee?
The opponent. I think.
The opponent.
The referee usually,
Okay.
is not involved
Okay.
in the game.
Okay. So definitely the field was affected by the simultaneous US Open tournament. Usually we have over 100 players at least, because of the European pro players, and then that also attracts
This needs
a lot of local players to participate in the tournament, in addition to who signed up this week. So,
Babkin has a terrible shot now. Not comfortable. Viewing.
has to think of a good safety here. I'm not sure you want to go for the shot.
He's playing 2 rails behind the 10, I think, with the 7 ball.
Yeah, he's playing.
It's okay, not perfect, but alright.
He left the ball visible, gives Konstantin an opportunity to play a good safety and maybe take the lead the first time for this match. But both safeties were very weak, to say the least. This is a very good starting shot for this remaining 4 ball.
He didn't want to play slow, like style shot, because
Maybe he's too nervous to play those shots right
Yes.
now. He has to let it out, let his nervous energy to come out. I'm pretty sure he's nervous. You know, maybe until now he was going on
It's perfect.
a different kind of energy. And now you know, you at some point you realize, oh, wait a minute, this is a final. This is what I was trying to do, and you start putting extra pressure on yourself. Of course, without any good reason. I mean, if you were playing good the whole tournament, why are you getting nervous now? Well, you see, this shot shows that he does have confidence in his stroke and his decision making. Now, a little. Yeah. All right. So Melkonyan is on top again.
Yeah, I like his attitude
Yeah.
because when you make mistakes suddenly after perfect matches, you can be negative and like down on yourself. It's easy.
Yes.
But actually, you can use this situation to improve. You can just say to yourself, "All right, I have a chance to deal with this, and use
Yeah.
it like experience."
Yeah, it's just one game. One game does not make a match, right? So if you screw up in one game, you still have opportunities, and it's a sign of a good experienced player that you could basically overcome one or two mistakes and get on with the match and get on with what needs to be done. He has a different look in his eyes right now.
Yeah. In any sports, like champions, don't play perfect. They just deal with pressure
With
better,
exactly.
with mistakes, with pressure
Right.
better than others.
Oh.
6 ball.
Even though this is a very good break, there are no clusters or anything, but nothing went in.
You see again.
1, 2, almost 3 balls almost made it to the pocket. It would be a good time to run out and to clear the rack. Thus putting more pressure on Babkin.
Oh, it's too much speed. Yeah, it's alright. Feels like the table is really slow.
Why would that be? The lights. They drained. I don't know. I think it's the stroke. I see Konstantin's shots. The ball is moving correctly, but they could be hitting the ball flat, and it has no movement, no action. Good out. See? Could tell the future. So Konstantin clears the rack, evens up the score. Now we have a race to 4.
Moving closer to the hill. It's inevitable.
Yeah. Yeah, the referee is using a stopwatch. The referees love stopwatches.
Let's see which speed he will use here.
See, Konstantin is breaking closer to the spot than Babkin.
Yeah, almost from the spot.
Yeah, about. This is a good break. He has a good shot on the 1 ball. Oh no,
No, he
I
has-
spoke.
He has just.
He can spin it.
Yeah, this wasn't easy.
He didn't need to do that. Again, he should have. If there is no shot, just play safety. Don't force it. And especially the position that he had to play, he had to hit hard to get the position. And he got the position. Is it? Can you cut that ball?
No. Theoretically, yes, but it's impossible. He's playing the cue ball behind. Oh, other way.
It's okay. It's not a bad safety.
Yeah, but if Konstantin was snookered, it's a mistake. He should have put him behind 5. Now
No.
he will be in trouble probably. No.
Alright. He left the shot for Babkin.
If the 2 ball goes, he should run out here.
I think 2 ball can go in the corner. Not a big pocket, but it's possible. Now he has no other option but to shoot it there.
Yeah, but this angle is not comfortable. We'll draw the cue ball goes into the 6. He's playing with follow 2 rails. Probably.
Could put inside English.
Yeah, it's confident stroke. For this situation, it's unbelievable shot. Now he can play 3 rails with a stun or 2 rails. I think he's playing 3.
Hmm.
Yeah, avoiding the 6.
That's well done, well done. That's a good position.
The angle is not best. again. He preferred to
Come to the center of the table, get control of the table. Very good.
you see
It's a natural angle, right?
how hard he should hit the draw to make it work. The close is really slow, I think.
He didn't put any English on the ball because once it hit the rail, it just straight out. It didn't swerve or anything, and stayed in the middle of the table. He knows where to play position too. That's a good. Strange, right? I would think he would come back to the center of the table and play 8-ball in the upper right corner.
It's not easy.
Maybe he was between the decisions whether to play the 8 in the corner or to play the 8 in the side. But he again, he killed the cue ball. That was his choice.
Perfect shot. Not only
It is good. Confident, lots of confidence in that shot.
yes. As we can see, he can play fast also.
Yeah. Good.
Timeout? Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now Babkin is taking a break. We're gonna take a couple of minute break and we'll be right back with you. The score is 6-5, Melkonyan versus Zolotilov in the Kremlin Cup 15.
Алло, да, звонил, спасибо. Что-то спросить хотел или? А, 4 рубля, потому что меня отпустили, то есть там что у вас сейчас 4-5 стало или как? Ага. Я понял, он сказал, да? Да, просто я сидел до вечера, они потом посчитали, говорят, Сазонов свободен. Извини, что сразу не сказали, там под вопросом было. Ну и как бы я на... Ну как бы, чтобы не было, что я что-то там лишнего, знаешь, это... Все, все. Спасибо. Давай, ага, счастливо, пока.
Готовы. Реклама.
В эфире.
Alright, guys. Babkin to break.
We are back. After the break. Melkonyan versus Zolotilov. Kremlin Cup 15. The score is 6-5. Melkonyan is leading.
Is he going for
a
this?
Successful break. Let's see. He's gonna get brave on this shot.
Oh,
Not bad. Not
he
bad.
didn't slow roll it.
Well, listen. He could afford that shot because he knew if he makes it, he doesn't have to play a very difficult position on the 2. Now, 2 is a makeable shot. He just has to either miss 9 ball or slide it past it. It's definitely in the way of a position for the 4 ball.
I don't think he is able to miss this.
He has to know how to bump into the 9 ball and still make a position on the 4. long he doesn't scratch off the 9 into the bottom right corner. Yes, that's what I was. You see, it's called a commentator's curse. He hit it center ball a little low. He tried to avoid 9 ball. He could have hit it 9 ball straight head on, and what would happen, he would double kiss against the rail and bounce it back to the 4 ball. This alright. Makes it more interesting if nobody makes mistakes. It looks more and more like a hill game.
Too soft.
No, I don't think so. I think he's trying to play a little bit more careful, okay? His shots are softer with more follow through. He's doing fine. He's solid. He's playing solid. I mean, it's not a surprise that he's in the final. Very nice out.
But actually he almost missed the 10. He undercut it and his face was...
What's better, to almost miss it or to almost make it? I like it. I see a 6-6 score. It makes it a more interesting match, more entertaining. No one is gonna leave until the match is finished. That's how you keep the people in the stands. Even though the attendance is free. Last few breaks, he makes good breaks and makes balls on the break.
Let's see, is he able to get ahead first time in the match?
Yeah. Nice. But
The key shot is from the 2 to the 4.
there are really no problems on the table. Just play position carefully.
Too straight, it's not good.
A little straight, right? He's gonna
Actually-
go forward,
Yeah, he has small angle, it's okay.
but not too much. He's a straight shooter. I like his putting is very nice. High ball.
No,
Yeah. much English. He just needed to play a natural angle. Just 12 o'clock. High ball, it would be just fine for position. He didn't need to create an angle.
Yeah, this rack wasn't going to be easy because it's he could have be
He
ahead
could have
first
been
time.
out. Believe me, he could have been out. If he made the 5 ball, he's out.
It's yeah.
I think 7 goes. If not this way, it goes the other way, and you can also play a carom shot on the 9 ball. So there are options to run out. But it was a foul.
Yes, yes, he hit it
It's
on
a
the ball.
foul, which is very, very strange. There was enough 5 ball to hit, right? It wasn't completely.
Yeah, and if he wasn't confident, he could play
Yeah,
from the rail.
Of course, his confidence plays a role. Nice. You see, follow through on that. Very nice follow through.
You mean with the body or?
No. On with the cue, the stroke was prokol.
Longer.
Nice
Long stroke,
follow
yeah.
through. Can he see the pocket?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, nice and soft. Beautiful. The speed, I think he really figured out the speed of this table, and it's a big thing for a player that he can be more confident with the position.
Yeah, but he still missed the 5 ball in this rack and got a little lucky with the foul from the Babkin.
Well, Babkin got lucky that Konstantin didn't make the 5
Yes,
ball,
yes.
and he returned the favor. Yeah, he could have capitalized. I think here's what I'm thinking. He could see the 5 ball, but he wasn't enough to make it. Or at least he didn't think it
Yes,
was enough to make it.
Of course, it
And he
was.
tried to force it with the inside English, and he missed and hit the 10 ball.
I think
He tried to throw it with the inside English a little.
I think there wasn't enough 5 ball to make.
No.
And he played safe, I think.
Yeah. So then play safety.
I think he played safety because
This way?
yes, he just played thin on the 5.
He tried to stay behind the 10 ball with the cue
I
ball.
don't know.
Well,
Because to make the 5, it should have been like half a ball hit,
yes, I understand.
but he could see like 1/10 of the ball, maybe like 5% of this.
Maybe he is a little too nervous. Well, look, here's his chance. The only problem I see is the 3 ball, and even that, you could play 2 to 3 position for the side pocket.
Let's see what angle he will have on the 2.
This is a good angle. Just roll the cue ball forward, make the 2
2 rails.
and forward, yeah, and bounce 1 rail. I mean,
Yeah.
ball, rail, rail.
And if he can hit the 10 ball, it's perfect.
He doesn't need to.
he played to play safe.
Now he has to play either safe or play 3-ball in the corner pocket. Safe, yeah, he's jump stick.
No, I think it's too close. I like how he didn't play like to freeze the cue ball behind the four, just played it simple.
Well, he probably, it requires a different speed.
Yeah, it's a chance. Where is 5-ball going? It's alright. It goes to the corner. Even past the 7. No problems here. Does it go past the 7?
Well,
No, it's a problem.
it could go, it's a limited pocket visibility.
You see, it was a little lucky that he left the 5-ball here. Now Babkin has to play 3-rail position for the corner.
I don't think he's in the right spot for
It
that
could all
for
go
that
wrong.
game. For that
The angle is too small, you mean? Yeah. It's too soft.
It's
Does-
okay. It's okay. Now the question is to hold the cue ball after the shot.
He plays safe, I think. He's playing safe. Because he's feeling it now. He's not confident.
Well, you can hit it 2 rails. It's not an easy shot.
But 2 rails is not natural.
Hmm?
It's not natural because the cue ball
It's
goes...
not natural. You have to play reverse English on the cue ball for this shot.
Yeah. You mean long rail, short rail?
No,
It's,
the short rail, yeah.
it's not natural, you see.
But
It's too long.
You have to put right English on the cue
it's
ball
too
for that
difficult.
shot.
It's too difficult.
You have to practice these things, right? I mean, you
No,
can
I
just
think he-
play first time 2 rail shot in
I
your
think
life.
he should have played 4 rails,
Maybe.
like around the 10.
Well, again, you have to know the angles.
But at least it's more natural than this 2-rail shot.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying. Both shots are not shots you play every day.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to play them, at least a couple of times try them and see, just to get a feel of what is involved.
I think it's maybe shot clock affected him. He didn't have much time to think about this. It's tricky position. He overruns slightly.
Should have been a little flatter on that shot.
Now he has to apply more speed.
Can he just leave the cue ball next to the rail? But he missed that shot before, right?
Yeah, he wants to be
Yeah, he's okay.
to have easier 10-ball.
He's left-handed, so it's easier for him to shoot.
You see, his body language says that he's not confident.
7-7. You guys are in for a nice entertainment match. The final of the Kremlin Cup, Pool 10. Have two good players, a little nervous, and they're going back and forth. And in the process, we're getting good entertainment and learning a lot. One thing about this match, it's not boring. That's what I can tell you.
Tell this with more excitement,
Yeah.
please.
The mistakes.
Yeah.
No ball, right?
Yeah, dry break. I still like Babkin more for
Yeah?
the win. Yeah, because actually, yeah, we saw a couple mistakes from him.
I think it's time to make a wager.
No,
No. You don't like him that much.
yeah. If he wouldn't miss this 10, then maybe. He got a piece of this one.
The kick was good. Almost made it. Almost made the 9 ball.
Did he call this?
I
I think yes.
I don't know if he called it. I'm assuming he did. Otherwise, he wouldn't be shooting so hard. Barely. He barely made it. Just one turn less and it wouldn't go.
Tester also for him.
Right. But he's been shooting long shots very solidly. Yeah. Good position.
Wrong.
He will have to go to the rail. Follow to the rail. Not.
I think he doesn't have such an angle. Yeah, just leave it.
Now I don't know. Is it a good makeable shot, or you have to spin the cue ball to make it? Overcut.
You see, he used his body again here.
You moved, right?
Yeah.
This is a much easier shot for Babkin to make the 4 in position for the 5. He feels a little nervous on this shot. He should take an extension.
It's perfect.
He waited until he is, calm down. He can this draw, not too much. A little too much, no? He has to cheat the pocket to keep the cue ball right there. You don't need to go there. Silly. Just go forward. Yeah, he made it, but he didn't need to do that. If you cheat the pocket, you could slide the cue ball a little bit to the right and still have a good position on the 7.
He wanted to make sure he had an angle on the 7.
I understand, but you know what happens when you hit too hard. All kind of things can happen, especially with English. It's alright. This is a good angle for the position for the 9.
I think it is too small.
You think so?
Yeah,
You can do it with the spin.
but he still have to shoot really hard to. But maybe, yeah, he want to do it in even 2 rails. You see?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Very
Oh.
good speed. Very good speed.
Yeah,
This
it's
is good.
still okay. For some reason, I thought it.
It's the angle at which we're looking. But if he makes it, he's gonna be on the hill. Very good. So, Babkin Melkonyan is on the hill. Let's see if Konstantin can even up the score. Melkonyan is breaking, so the break will be very big now. This game, the break will be very big for Melkonyan. He makes the ball, runs out, he's a champion. What goes through the head of Konstantin Zolotilov? Will I get a chance to hit the ball?
Yes, he just waiting for his chance.
Right.
Well, what I like about Konstantin, he's doesn't
Very
he,
calm.
He doesn't think too much during the game. He just waits for his chance and use.
I think that's the right attitude in a tournament play. He doesn't waste emotions.
5 ball. Yeah, it's good.
No, you can make a ball.
Considering the context of the match, it would be weird to see the break and run.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can see now some.
Well, it would be the first, right? We didn't have a break
No,
and run
I
today.
think already had from Babkin. He broke and run
One time, like earlier in the
Yes, yes, yeah.
match. Well, I think 4 is a key ball to get position on. He could play 4 ball in the side
No, it's too.
to simplify things.
I think he doesn't want to slow roll balls.
I agree. Well, he doesn't need to because he could hit full ball with inside. With inside.
With inside
English.
is also dangerous.
But he's gonna go around 2
Two
rails.
rails, yeah.
And watch what happens. He is straight, okay.
Don't forget that he is left-handed and straight 6 ball will be no good because he will have to stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly this. He has to stretch now. But it shouldn't be a problem, probably.
No. He should take a rake.
Yes. Oh. Right-handed? No, it's too difficult.
It's not so bad.
Yeah.
Just a little draw shot.
Yeah, and he can play position for the corner, yeah. Not necessarily to play for the side with.
Well, you know what? If he hits it a little bit to the right and below the center, like that, perfect,
Yes.
perfect. That's a good spot, and he can create any angle that he likes. He can just roll it across the 7 ball
Yeah,
to
no,
the rail.
the best way to be
Yeah,
on the rail with the cue ball.
yeah.
This
Just
is,
make it without any, just natural. Why is he?
he just slow rolling, I think. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Good. Yeah. Now take time for the 9 ball position. Okay. Make sure you have an angle. Very good.
Perfect.
That's a good spot. Well,
It's unmissable, I think.
nah. No, he's making this ball. Doesn't need to play position. The 10 ball is right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect. He should call that pocket.
And play for rail.
Play for rail.
For the crowds.
So we have a champion. We have a champion. Melkonyan overcame his nervousness in the middle of the match, and he was able to finish everything. Score is 9-7. Zolotilov is a runner-up. And are we transmitting the trophies?
I don't think so. No.
No?
No.
Well, maybe, if anything, thank you for watching. Thank you for giving us your time. And I hope you enjoyed the game. Have a good day, everybody.
Thanks.
Все, это